So I've changed it to no super chats because I'm having trouble with YouTube. The last 3 days, they, okay, the analytics are not paying me for any of the super chats that have come through in the last 3 days. The last time that I got any, that like in the analytics update every day, okay? The last time that any money came through was on the 10th, I believe. No, May 11th was the last time. So I'm going to hold off on super chats until they figure out what's going on. You contact them and they're like, well, people are asking for refunds. That must be what it is. People are asking for refunds for 4 full days worth. May 8th, I'm not showing any revenue for May 8th, nothing for May 13th, nothing for May 14th, nothing for May 15th. And I know that I've done really well on those days. And, you know, for 40% that they're taking, I feel like they should be able to give me a reason. Like, so people are asking for refunds and then they're coming back and they're donating in the next super chat, in the next live stream. No, that's bullshit. So they can't give me an answer. They're just the kind of like, well, we don't know. Give it a couple of days. So I'm thinking that in a couple of days, it's probably going to clear itself up. But anyway, so I just raised it to $3 for tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow. If things go back to normal, I'll bring it back down. But this is like a huge deal. Like, it's a big deal. Anyhow, so the Cash App, you could skip the line, and PayPal, you can skip the line. But hold off on super chats until we can figure out what's going on, because it really pisses me off that they don't even give you an answer. They'll give you a breakdown. You don't know who's giving you what or what they're taking. You just have to believe them. Oh, so 4 days worth of people wanted refunds. 4 full days. I don't believe that. Like, it's the same people here every night. So yeah, anyhow. Until they can figure out what it is, you know, until they fucking straighten it out. Like, why should I give them 40%? They're taking the whole thing. Anyways. Let me just like, I don't understand how they don't even give you an explanation. Like, that's the thing. Oh, the analytics are right, they said. I'm like, the video from last night, I got paid 27 cents. Really? That's not right. That's not right. The analytics are not right. Figure it out. But they don't care. And then the same thing. You use blue hearts if you send something. I just got something came through Cash App. Okay. So, oh, how do I turn it off? I tried, and what it does is it takes me to the app, and there's no way for me to turn it off in the app. It's like so beyond ridiculous. All right, well, let me do Soleil and oh damn. All right, let me do Soleil for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off. That's why. And then if you send PayPal or you send Cash App, send your question with a blue heart. Okay, tomorrow looks like for Soleil, feeling a little bit more grounded and stable at work, feeling like things are starting to move forward. You may feel like you're seeing a little bit of good karma coming back to you. You have a wish that comes true. Or put it out into the universe. It might not happen tomorrow. You might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. You got a Capricorn coming in. Capricorn, I can't swear this person comes in tomorrow, but maybe sometime this week or relatively soon. Tomorrow looks like a pretty decent day. There's ambition around you and feeling like calm and peaceful. Maybe you're not letting anything get to you. Soleil, love for this week. Love for this week. You may be moving forward here with your life. You have a wish that comes true, put it out into the universe. Anxiety around love moves into the past. Things change for the better quickly. You might be making a decision to not sit around and wait, but make things happen. Somebody could come in and make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and it could be a soulmate connection. Could be a Gemini. Could also be another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I think you're going to have choices coming in, and starting a new journey is on the horizon. No longer feeling so burdened or weighed down by love. Feeling like things are starting to move forward. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm hoping that YouTube straightens it out because, you know, like I like YouTube, and I don't even care that they take 40%. But if you know, they should be able to tell you what happened, and you should be able to get something itemized if you ask for it, not just, we don't know. We don't know. Like, really? And then there's like nobody that you could even talk to. Like, I was talking to somebody, but his answer was like, well, the analytics are right. And I'm like, no, they're not right. I can understand if the ad revenue wasn't, you know, these people are skipping the commercials, or if they don't want to put commercials because I curse, or because they think, you know, whatever. I can understand that. But the super chat money should come through. But maybe it will. I have hopes that it's going to fix itself. I do. I just want to make sure. Sorry. How does Aaron feel towards me romantically and sexually? Oh, he feels good. The first thing that comes up around the two of you would be the sun. So that's like happiness overall. So as far as like having feelings for you, I think he does. You got the Two of Cups here. At some point, he may want to take this to the next level, this situation. But if that wasn't an option, he would definitely hook up with you and have friends with benefits. That could move forward too. So it could really may be your choice. You might be feeling like you're being guided by the divine, and something else may come in that you like better. Somebody else may come in that you like better, or that you feel you connect with better, or you feel is more serious about you. But you could, at the very least, be hooking up with this guy. I think he likes you more than just that, though, because you got the Knight of Cups here, which is like romance. That's not like sex. The Wands is sex, but the Knight of Cups is like a romantic connection. Daniela. One general and one financial, okay? Okay, generally speaking, it looks like life is moving forward for you pretty quickly, stepping into your own strength and being guided by the divine. Looks like you have a Sagittarius coming in that could be of significance, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you've been feeling a little bit stuck or like nothing is changing, life changes for the better quickly. Life starts to move forward quickly, and you're moving on to greener pastures. I would say with the Nine of Pentacles, you got some nice money flowing to you. With the Five of Cups in reverse, you're leaving negativity in the past. And with the Death card, growth and transformation is coming to your life, and it's going to make you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. Now what's coming in around finances? I would say with the finances, with the Magician, you should be able to manifest new ways of bringing money in. The Magician comes up again, first card around you. Yeah, you should be able to manifest new ways of bringing money in, making decisions to bring in new streams of income, feeling financially stable, no longer holding yourself back, no longer feeling burdened. A new job or business opportunity comes in, stepping into your own strength. Wheel of Fortune, you got some good luck coming in. Now you have the Judgment card again, which means you could fall into something. You could fall into some creative way of bringing in extra money. And you know what? It may be right in front of you and you're not seeing it yet, but you're going to figure it out. Starting a new journey when it comes to money. Finances are improving. You got plenty of options coming in. Sister, my friend Cass was just bragging about her life because she feels insecure or something. Is she feeling as blissed out as she's making it, or was she high? She was probably high. I feel like when people are over the top about anything, I feel like it's always bullshit. She actually has got a lot of anxiety around her. No, she's not as thrilled as she would like. I think she's trying to convince herself, too, that she's really happy. I mean, I think she's okay right now, but I don't think that wherever she is right now, it's not long term. It's temporary. This isn't going to last forever. She seemed to have gotten lucky, but that's, you know, the luck is going to run out. And I don't think that she's as happy as she would like herself or everybody else to believe. It actually looks like she's got a little bit of negativity around her. And she could also be dealing with a wound here, or somebody maybe did something hurtful to her. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she was high. And everything seemed like a little bit better. Sister, what's in the energy if I were to move San Francisco, or is it not the right time? Okay, let's see. Is this a good time to move to San Francisco? I don't think the timing is great. I'm only getting a 33% chance it's a good timing. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. Yeah, it looks like you might be like listening to your intuition, feeling grounded and stable, feeling like perseverance pays off. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the timing is right just yet. I would give it a little bit more time or think about it. The Death card's in reverse. I don't really care for that. And the Six of Cups is in reverse, so I don't care for that. I don't think the time is right. I would hold off. I would hold off on San Francisco for right now. Revisit it at another point, maybe at the end of the summer. Mickey, how does Jules feel about our future after our most recent message I sent her on Discord? I think she feels pretty good. I don't know what you said in the message, but it looks like she may be feeling like the King of Cups here, which is like kind, caring, sincere, connected. May feel like you guys have potential, or like there's a successful relationship in the future. She also could be feeling a little bit undecided about exactly where things are going, but maybe willing to explore the opportunity. You might have to have a little bit of patience with her because of the Temperance card, but I think she feels pretty good about the future. I don't know what you guys spoke about, but comes up that she's feeling a little bit adventurous. She's feeling like she would explore this connection. I don't doubt that. And not waiting for her ship to come in. So let's see what happens. It looks like it's got some potential. So like, how does the non-bio dad Steve feel when I texted him and asked him? Oh, that's really sweet. That is really sweet. Feels like there's cause for celebration. There's long-term potential in upgrading a relationship. And like he's got some good karma coming back to him. I think that he was honored. The love cup is full. The love cup is full. The wish comes true. That may have been something that he has wanted or that he's thought about. I don't know if maybe he never brought it up. That could be a funny situation. You know, like kids, not now because you're not a kid, but like as a kid, like sometimes kids get a little bit funny about that. Sister, Tori update with her girlfriend. it's like a roller coaster. So she may be feeling happy right now, but then all of a sudden something happens that makes her feel unstable, or like this could end at any moment. May feel like the interest has run out and there could be some deceit around the situation. Then she feels as if her wish has come true and things are moving forward, but not for long, before they have another argument or disagreement. Maybe a disagreement. And then somebody walks away. I think the girlfriend walks away, or the girlfriend tries to end things. And I don't know. I think the cycle's going to begin. I don't think this is the final end. I think she's desperate to make the situation work, but I don't know that it's going to last. You know, even if it lasts for a while, it's going to be all this up and down, like toxic relationships, starting, stopping, fighting, getting back together. It's craziness. Sister, the friend that I got into a fight with over my birthday, does she regret it? She does regret it. She does. She regrets it a little bit now, but as the time goes on, she's going to end up regretting it more. It's like she feels like she kind of dug her heels in and she stood her ground, but she feels like that wasn't the right thing to do. And I think she knows that the whole thing could have been avoided and it was her fault. Oh, hackers are draining the account. Okay, so then I'll empty it every night. I mean, everyone's got to have a problem. Like, why can't these hackers do something good? They had to steal my money. Sister, when will I hear from C again? I would say sometime this week. Maybe within the next 6 or 7 days. Yeah, could be as soon as 3 days. I would say 3 to 7 days you should hear from her. Something should happen that's significant. Martha, well, the guy told me that no, you could get refunds from Super Chat. That's what he said that the issue was. But my argument to him is, okay, one person may want a refund, 2 people, 10 people. But these are the same people. Why would you want a refund in the first live stream, come back at night and then tip again? No, that's not what it is. I can understand somebody, or I know that some people have had an issue where YouTube has charged them twice. Like they pay for one Super Chat and YouTube has charged them twice. So in that case, they would get the refund, that's totally fine. And I would imagine that there would be some discrepancies, but the entire thing for 4 days, and in 4 days, I do 8 videos. I wasn't paid for any of them. Really? Like, and they don't even give you, we're looking into it. There could be a glitch. Let me get back to you. Let me talk to my boss. Well, the analytics are right. No, they're not. Like, that's the part that gets me. Like, I don't care that you're taking your percentage, but when I question you about something, for the 40% you're taking, you should be able to give me details. And that's the part that really fucking pisses me off. The guy said that you could, though. That's what he said. He said that it must be people asking for refunds. That's what he said. And I was like, no, it's not. That's not possible, because that doesn't make any sense. Like, how many people are asking for refunds? The entire live stream, but yet those same people came back and visited this next live stream, and this happened over 4 days. No. Nymph, which is better choice for me, nursing major or bio? Okay. Nursing. Bio. Nursing. That's what I was going to say. But I'm glad that the cards agree with me. I don't know, it feels like nursing would be a great field for you. And that you may not only like it, but go different places with it. Like it could lead you to other things. I mean, not that biology can't, but um, sister, last question. T, the guy that I wanted to collaborate with, never responded to all my emails, and even when I donated on his lives, he never acknowledged me. While he does others, is it because the other readers said bad things about me? You know, like that to me is crazy. Like, first of all, form your own opinion about someone. But even still, like, even if somebody talked bad about you, even if he doesn't like you, even if he doesn't want to collaborate with you, why can't he just have the decency to tell you that? Like, where is it that all of a sudden this society has turned into just ignoring people and disregarding them as if they don't even exist? That's what gets me. You don't want to work with me, that's fine. Tell me the truth. Or give me an excuse. I don't have time. I'd rather not. I got too much on my plate. Whatever. But say something to me. Don't ignore me. And if he's the kind of person that would let somebody else's gossip influence him, then screw him. And that's crazy. All right, let's see. Well, I do think that she was saying things about you, that other one. And the other one, yeah, I do think that there was gossip. But I still think, yeah, and here he is quiet, like a not saying anything because now he feels like an asshole. And nothing has changed and he feels out of balance. Eight of Swords is in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, at some point you may hear from him again and tell him where to go. And it looks like, I mean, creativity-wise, I think the two of you would have done a great job together. I mean, it's just a shame. It really is a shame because it looks like the two of you had a nice connection with the Lover's card. And you guys could have done a nice thing. I would think that, yeah, it's part of what she was saying, she or he, whoever that M is, was saying. And he didn't have time and just felt like he took the easy way out, which really pisses me off. Because why can't we treat people with respect? Hey, I can't do it. Hey, I have too much on my plate. Maybe next year. Maybe the year after. I'll call you when I'm ready. But a response, something. Like, what am I? You don't even do to get a response. I hate that. I just hate that. It drives me nuts. That guy ghosted me, the other reader, 2 years ago after suddenly not wanting to talk to me. And people are just so bizarre. People are really, they're so bizarre. Yeah, like he felt like the timing was bad, felt like nothing was going to come of it, didn't put in any effort. So he just, yeah, what a creep. I can't stand that. Love always general. Your perseverance pays off. Life starts to move forward quickly, and Aries comes in. Feeling successful around work, school, business, whatever it is that you do all day. Sagittarius enters, that may be of significance. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Starting a new journey with the Fool. Now, this could be with one of the new people coming in. You got the world at your feet. Or it could be separate from the new people. Maybe some doing all your own. If you're not in a relationship, you do have a commitment coming in on the horizon. And feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Eight of Swords in reverse, no longer being held back. Life is moving forward. Daniela, general for love with A. And will I be successful in my current job? Okay. Current love with A. Looks good. Looks like starting a new journey and things change for the better quickly. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain around this relationship, and you have the Magician, the ability to manifest more. Looks like perseverance pays off, balance comes back to your life in general, and you're no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. I would say this relationship is looking pretty good, pretty stable. Now, will I be successful at my current job? Yeah, you will be. You got, not only will you be successful, but you got more money coming in. Sister, I used to be able to move to places by myself and be okay, but the last 2 years, whenever I think about moving anywhere, just feels wrong. But yet, here I'm still living with my parents. What's my deal? Well, you know what? I think that you've been through a whole lot in the last couple of years. And I think that it's just been like mentally draining and exhausting. I feel like, I mean, you do have success around moving out and getting your own place. And I don't think that you're going to stay with your parents forever. But right now, you know, like no matter what goes on in the house with parents, I don't care. Like there's something nurturing about being at home, especially if you grew up there or if you spent a lot of time in that house. I feel like when you're at home, like you kind of feel safe, right? So there may be some kind of comfort in that, and I think that's okay. Like if you've been feeling a little bit weak or a little bit drained, but you get past it. You're not going to stay there forever. Like I wouldn't be surprised if you move somewhere before the end of this year. But the timing right now may not be right, and you just may need to be there for a little while longer. You know, just for like for yourself. Like just, I don't know. There's something comforting about being home sometimes. I don't think that you stay there forever. I think before the end of this year, you could move. It looks like you're feeling much more balanced before the end of the year. You're feeling a lot more ambitious. Your passion comes back. Your Three of Wands is in reverse. You're not waiting around. Feels like you got some good karma coming back. I just think that you've been through a lot in the last couple of years, and it's taken a toll on you. And being at home is a little bit comforting, even if it's crazy and chaotic or whatever the situation could be, because you know how it is when you got to live with your parents. Like sometimes it's like parents can get on your nerves, but there's also something kind of comforting, I think, about being home or being in a familiar place. And it's scary to move someplace far away. I mean, I give you a lot of credit for being able to do that as often as you have. And I think you will again. I just think that right now just might not be the time, and that's what it is that that's kind of what you're feeling. And so that's okay. Stay with your parents for a little while. I think about that all the time. Like even like when I go down and I stay with my dad, it's like, and he doesn't even stay at that house. I'm there by myself. And then the cat goes in and out through the little kitty door and scares me because I hear somebody coming in. Meanwhile, no one's coming in. But I don't know. There's something about like being around people, like you know, like I don't know, like having people, family around that's comforting, even if sometimes you know it can be intense or it could be frustrating or annoying or whatever. It can be comforting, and I think that's what it is. Sister, my best friend from college and of 15 years from the past, married a doctor, has 2 kids and seems happy today. A friend of mine from the past came over with my mom's friend, and she said what happened with... So this friend came over and said, what's up with you? And you talk? And I said, no. She ducked me over. Oh, she fucked me over a lot. The girl goes, well, it seems like she's really happy and doing great in her life. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like, I would feel the same way. But you know what? Like, all that glistens isn't gold. Really. So, like, I mean, maybe she is doing well, but I don't know. What's going on? First thing that comes up around her is the Queen of Swords. So I don't know if she's got a sharp edge or she's dealing with someone that's got a sharp edge, and the Fool is in reverse. So something's going to get revealed around that situation. I'm not convinced that her life is perfect. She may be okay. She may be getting by. Things may be all right, but I don't think that it's, you know, as perfect as this other woman here made it sound. But, you know, that's like, that's what goes on these days. You know, it's like, you know, people are posting shit on Facebook, and people that aren't how do I explain it? Like, my closest friends, right, would always know the truth about whatever's going on in my life. But people that are a little bit further out, they don't know really what's going on. So they look at shit and they're like thumbs up, and they're, oh, congratulations. Oh, like, I mean, some of the shit that I've seen, I'm like one of my friends from high school was so in love. Meanwhile, like, if you knew what was going on, really, right? And then everyone's like, oh, you two were perfect together. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh my God, he's been fucking someone else for you don't know how many years. Like, this is just such bullshit. But they don't know any better because they're not involved in day-to-day life. You know, that's like my friends with the mother-in-law, crying for 2 hours about how much she hates her mother-in-law. But then she posts on Facebook, me and my mother-in-law, aren't I lucky? We're besties. I'm like, you hate her. I listened to it for 2 hours. Why are you putting this up? Why are you putting up the shit show? Anyway, not only does she have the Fool in reverse, but she's got the Moon in reverse. There's deceit around the situation, and there's sharp energy. I mean, I think that she may be okay, but I don't think it's as wonderful as, you know, we want to make it. It's crazy. Just last week, somebody that I know who seemed to have it all, right? Like, 2 kids, great husband, that they did all their activities together. Like, I don't want to say too much just in case I have people, but found out that her husband's been with somebody else behind her back for years. Meanwhile, if you knew this couple, you would never in a million years think it. And one of my friends told me, and she was like, and you wouldn't believe what's gone on. And I'm like, I know, I can't believe that. But, you know, what you see isn't always what you get. So she may seem like she's thrilled, and she may be okay, but I don't think it's as perfect as we want it, you know, she wants to believe. And why people have to say stuff like that. Like, well, she seems like she's doing really well. So, yeah, okay, great. Good for her. A lot of people are doing really well. That doesn't mean that it lasts forever, and it doesn't mean that all that glistens is gold. We should know that. It reminds me of my friend. I was so annoyed. I had a friend that I grew up with who she hated. She was the oldest. She had 2 younger brothers, and you know, it wasn't fair. Her parents made her take care of those kids like they were her kids. I mean, really, I can understand why she resented them, but she was downright cruel to them, and she hated kids. And I just felt like it was so unfair when I heard that, like, she got married and she had kids when she never wanted them. Meanwhile, I felt like I was never going to have children, and I just thought that it was so unfair, and it pissed me off too. Like, it fucked me up too for a while. And then I was like, you know what? You just got to let it go. You got to get it out of your head. And it's just very interesting because some of the things that I'd heard about her recently, like, I had already had that in my head. And I was like, I could just see it. I could see it. She's a total fucking hypocrite, you know? But I'm like, I'm not going to let it bother me. And my brother was like, look at her Facebook page. I'm like, I'm not looking. I don't want to know. I'm not looking. And I didn't. I haven't looked. My brother's like, it'll piss you off. I'm like, I don't want to be pissed off and pissed off enough. Anyway. I know, it sucks. She also doesn't feel like she's in control of her life. She feels like he's in control of the life. She may not be that thrilled. She may be okay, but she may have to live by his rules. And we'll see what happens with them. Vanessa, general reading. Oh, you're being guided by the divine. And you got some good luck coming in. 8 of Cups, maybe walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And that brings in some nice respect. 6 of Pentacles, you could be getting better compensated at work. You also may be better appreciated at work. Life starts to move forward. You have a Leo and a Capricorn coming in that could be of significance. Love cup is full. If you're with someone, great. If you're not, that Leo or Capricorn could be options. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Cause for celebration comes in around your life starting to move forward. Things change for the better for you quickly. Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with this card if you don't want children. If you want children, it could be the indicating conception. Davy, general for this upcoming week. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You may feel like you have some nice choices this week and you're letting a disappointment go. Moves into the past. An old wound moves into the past. Fire sign could come in that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Also a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling like you're laying down the law, setting up boundaries, but you also got passion coming in. Page of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, because you have some nice business opportunities around. That brings in some nice money. New business opportunity for sure. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You might be making things happen this week. Sister, when I did a Gemini reading, which the girl M, about my birthday that cut me off, I got this card that said I just got spooked, as if she got spooked over how upset I was she didn't reach out on my birthday. Is there the rest of that? Let me read it again. When I did a Gemini reading, which is the girl M, about my birthday, that cut me off, I got a card that said, I just got spooked. Is it possible that she got spooked out over how upset that I got? Yeah, I think that could be possible. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, she could have gotten spooked. But, you know, it's funny because, like, she should know that that's a big thing to you. Like, everybody feels differently. I have a friend who he hates his birthday. So I can't not acknowledge it because I know it's his birthday. So I just sent, like, a little emoji of a piece of cake because he doesn't like it. But I feel like I can't ignore it, right? Because that's just how I am. Now, I have friends, like, I always say, the summer birthday people, like, it's always, like, a big celebration. All of my friends that were, like, born in, like, July and August, in high school, we were somewhere. We were at the shore. We were at some kind of amusement park. We always did something because the weather was nice. So for those people, like, how could I forget those birthdays? Because they were always a big deal because the weather was always nice. We always did something special. Like, what does it take to reach out and wish somebody a happy birthday? Like, if you know it's important to someone, wish them a happy birthday. It's not like, what does it take? 2 seconds. So I feel like, yeah, maybe she did get spooked by it, but she should have known that that was important to you. It's important to some people. Some people it's not. Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong. It's how it is. So if you know that something's important to someone, like, why don't you just do it? Like, I don't see what the big deal is. But yeah, no, I think that you could be onto that. I've had a couple of people tell me that they were charged twice with the super chats. And that's why, like, I feel like we should be able to get an itemized thing. Like, for each video, give me a report that so that we can see, because then we could go with the video and we can look at them. But they don't offer anything. They're just like, it is what it is. I mean, what kind of fucking shit is that? If you went anywhere else, if you went and had your nails done, you had your car washed, you had an oil change, they would give you an itemized bill. So why doesn't YouTube do the same? I don't get it. Like, you go to the grocery store, you get a receipt. If you didn't buy something, it gets refunded. Well, why can't you get that through YouTube? I don't understand. Like, that's why I think it's not right. Pisses me off. Lamore, how will Tracy benefit my business as being my ambassador? Oh, let's see. Well, it looks as if she's got a pretty decent following, and it would be very successful. Could bring in some money. She may be pretty passionate about things. She may be very perseverant, and she may increase sales. You got the Magician. She may be able to help you out a lot sales-wise. I would give her a shot. Cinnamon, am I connecting to my tarot cards? Yes, you are. And you know that. You know that. UAF. Spirit messages. Spirit cards. Where are they? There we go. The Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions. An invitation to a social event. Four of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. And Archangel Jeremiah, renewal. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. I like that. I like that. General regarding my career path. General regarding my career path. You've got nice stuff happening here. So, first of all, you got some good karma coming in around your current job, and you got cause for celebration coming in. But it also looks like at some point you may start your own business, a side business, or you may do something in addition to working. You might work a day job, but you could also have another business. There's a wish around it. You're heading towards the 10 cups being full, and the love cup is full. I know that's the second question, but it came up here, so. As far as career, I think that you'll be with this place for a little while, but I don't think that you're going to be there forever. It does look like they should be paying you better, and you should be feeling like you're earning a little bit more respect. The world is at your feet, but this is a stepping stone to something else. And you're going to be prepared to do that at the time. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I don't think it's this year. But I think that this current place is a stepping stone to something else, in addition to perseverance around your own business, side business, or side business. I think you're going to be a business owner. That's where I think you're going to make the bulk of your money. Like, I think that it's going to be a successful business, which eventually you might leave working for somebody else and just do that. But I think that that's down the road. I don't think that's happening right away. And then regarding my relationship partner. Okay, well, you may have gone through, or you may still be going through a little bit of an adjustment period since you just moved in together. A little bit of growth and transformation, but it all looks good. It looks like things are moving forward. It looks like there's some good energy, like loving, kind, caring, supportive energy, and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Listen to your intuition. You got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. Be careful if you don't want children. It looks like you have the Magician here, which is also the ability to manifest new opportunities. So this is like when it comes to relationships and with work and business, because it's all sort of tying together. The business that you own may have something, like you guys may do it together as a business. You may work a regular job and then eventually go over to the business, but your relationship looks good. It looks like things are moving forward. It looks like you guys are on the same page. It looks grounded and stable. It looks like it's a soulmate connection, and it's got long-term possibilities. Could be even moving homes, changing homes, or buying a new home before the end of the year. Soleil. Cortez finally called me after a few weeks of no contact. What's his intentions and his actions towards me? Did he tell you where he's been? Because it's very odd. It's very odd that he just kind of disappeared for a few weeks. He's looking for this relationship to move forward. It's like he's looking for things to strengthen. Out of the blue, he may start to put in some more effort. Things are moving forward with the Chariot. Is he Cancer? I can't remember. A Cancer could be coming in. I don't remember if he's the Cancer or if there's another one. But either way, this guy here is looking for things to move forward. It looks like at some point there could be opportunity for a commitment. I don't think that's right away, but you may be starting a new journey with him. Six of Pentacles. Could be a relationship that's well balanced, that you feel like you get out of it what you put into it, and vice versa. There's potential here. Kind of, it pisses me off though that he disappeared like that for a couple of weeks. Daniela, will my toxic mother-in-law get grandparents' rights? Second question, general for June. Okay, will my toxic mother-in-law get grandparents' rights? Yeah, she may. She may. I think it depends on the state that you live in. But she may get some kind of rights, or she may fight for them hard enough. General for June. General for June. Taking time for rest, relaxation recharges your batteries in June. Looks like you're not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager for your life to move forward. Anxiety moves into the past and things change for the better quickly. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study, or signing up for it, looking into it, whatever. But it could be on the horizon. Someone may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You got a Taurus and an Aries that come in that could be of significance, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. The hard work that you put into your career is coming back to you in June. Career, business, school, work, whatever you do all day. Elsa, energy between Fabian and I. Energy between Fabian and I. Energy is pretty good. It's like moving forward, stabilizing, and no longer being held back. Forward and stable. It looks good. It looks like it's steady. It's slow and steady, but moving forward. Lemore. What can I expect tomorrow? Tomorrow, it looks like you may be busy and successful around work and business, no longer waiting for your shift to come in. You could be spending time with a soulmate connection. If you're not with anyone, you can meet someone new. Or if you are with someone, you may be communicating, talking, seeing each other. It could be a good day for love. Balance comes back to your life tomorrow. Communication's coming in. You could hear from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and Hangman's in reverse. Life starts to move forward. Julie, why haven't C reached out to me? Has he read my last message? Okay. Do you know if he's home yet? No, I think that he's home, or he's almost home, or he's on his way home. But like he should be home at any minute. I don't think he's read the last message yet. He could be, I don't know if he's driving right now. He comes up as busy, stable, busy, grounded, and moving forward. Six of Cups. He could have old friends with him. He may be around old friends. Fool's in reverse. He's going to tell you exactly. You're going to find out exactly what's going on. He's going to tell you. It could have something to do with his trip. Either he's still with friends from the trip, he's hanging out with people from the trip, he hasn't read that message, but it's all going to come out. Maybe he gets back to you tomorrow and tells you everything. But you find out. He tells you. Gina, how did people feel about my new Instagram post today? Okay, well, not everyone's going to feel the same. So this is just generally overall. Overall, I would say that people thought that it was nice, it was interesting, and it was creative. That's what comes up around it. I don't know what the post was, but not everyone's going to agree with that, but that's like the main gist. Nice, creative, unique, interesting. That's what comes up around it. Daniela, energy around me and Judy, my psychotic mother-in-law. The energy is not great. You know, you got a tower moment. Either it just happened or it's on the horizon. Feeling a little bit stuck, or like you're waiting here for your ship to come in. And a little bit upside down. Yeah, energy is not great around the two of you right now. I would keep your distance. If you can, I would try to keep your distance. Listen to him. Davy, general for the upcoming week. No longer feeling stuck, but feeling like life has come back into balance. Things start to move forward, not waiting for your ship to come in. Any negativity, old wounds, pessimism is all moving into the past, and you're feeling a little bit more like you've got ambition, or you have goals, and you're going for your goals. Taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care. A wish comes true around a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like things change for the better quickly. Could have a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Here, looks like somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And by the end of the week, you're feeling like you've accomplished a lot and you're feeling pretty good. Sister, the fact that the girl had to say to me, as I'm 37, haven't had a boyfriend in like 20 years, and watching my parents die, it's like the whole world came tumbling on me, thinking how our lives went in such different directions. Right, I know, but that's now. Doesn't mean that's not going to change. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely get what you're saying, because, and I worked at the neighborhood grocery store, so I was like I was always getting it from someone, you know, like it was either I ran into somebody's parents, or I had one friend, I used to have to avoid her because she would come in and she would want to talk to me for like an hour about, like, I just want to hear it. Like, I don't care. But I get what you're saying, because it's like, and I felt that way too. Like, I felt like I was in my early 20s when my mom died, And my dad had been living in Florida since I was like 19, 18 or 19. And I had one friend that used to say to me all the time, you make me feel guilty for having parents. And I'm like, I would never say to her, like, oh, I'm envious of your parents, or I wish I had parents. I just sometimes would say, well, I don't have anything to do. Like, what are you doing for Easter? Nothing. What am I doing for Easter? Don't have a boyfriend. My brother is with his wife's family. Hopefully I get to work, because that at least gives me something to do. I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad, but that's what I'm doing. Like that, like, what do you want me to say to you? You want me to lie and say I'm having Easter with my parents? Like, I don't know what to tell you. But that's on, you know, like, that was on her. You know what I mean? Like, that's her problem if she felt bad. I wasn't trying to make anybody feel bad. It was just, you know, it is what it is. And the road, sometimes it sucks. But the one thing that, you know, I saw it, I don't know how I got involved in this, but Quora, I'm probably not saying that right. They email me, like, and whatever the topic was that I guess I was reading, that's why they emailed me. I don't know. Anyway, like a meme came up, and it just really rang true. And I always think of that. It said, there's one thing about those tables, they always turn. And it's true. In every situation, nothing lasts forever. That's the one thing that we can rely on. And everybody's got to go through some bullshit. And whether it's on the surface, or whether people see it, or nobody knows about it, people are suffering in silence, everyone's going through something at some point. So whatever is happening for everybody else around you, it may only be temporary. We don't know yet the rest of the story. So for you, it does look like you got some nice stuff happening. You do have a wish. Looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. The world is at your feet coming up. You're not there yet. But the burden and the feeling weighed down is going to move into the past. The heartbreak is also moving into the past. All of the healing is coming in. You're starting to heal, and things are starting to move forward for you. Maybe not right away. Maybe it takes a little time. But it looks like you got a Taurus coming in. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got balance coming back to life and money coming in. But listen, I know exactly how you feel. 100% how you feel. Everybody's life seems to move forward, and you're standing there like an asshole holding the leaky bag of shit. Believe me, I've been there myself. And people with their stupid comments. Like, I worked with a woman. I'm not even kidding you. I was dating Tom. And I think when I was dating Tom, I was like 22. And she used to say to me every day at work, you're not getting any younger. You know, your clock is ticking. I was 22. And I used to be like, really? Like, really? When I was 22, I was lucky I was able to get my shoes on the right feet, let alone raise a kid. So she should just mind her business. But people feel like they always have to tell other people. And then I had an aunt that was no better. She was always with a shitty comment, but only when no one was around. She would never say it in front of other people. Everybody thought that she was wonderful. But when I was alone, she would give me digs all the time. And sometimes it would really set me off. Other times, like, I was just like, what an asshole. It depended on my mood. But I get you. Well, my friend, she was single for like, and I told you the story about how she was in love with so-and-so, and what a shit show that was. But, you know, it changed. She married somebody. Like, we never thought, her mother. When her mom found out that she had a date, her mother, like, she was like already picking out China patterns. Her mother thought that she was never, and she was living at home, living in her bedroom, like in the twin bed that she grew up in. And she used to say it all the time, like, she was 36 when she met him, I think. She was 36 or she was 39. I think she was 36 when she met him, and she was 39 when she got married. She used to say, I'm going to be living here in my bed with my parents for the rest of my life. I know it. And her mom would just come barging in. And she was always fighting with her parents. And it was the same thing. Like, she felt like, on one hand, I'm lucky I have my parents here, and I like being here. But then on the other hand, she just couldn't stand being there. She wanted to get the hell out, but she couldn't afford to live on her own. I mean, it was bad. But at the end of the day, things changed, and you never thought it was going to happen. And I've had it happen with a lot of my friends that were like, my other friend, the one that I told you about yesterday that invited me, she was another one that like never dated anyone really, never had a boyfriend that was like stable ever. Like she had guys that she went out with a couple of times, but then if it was somebody who really liked her and was doing the right thing by her, she seemed to fuck it up. And if it was like a complete and total asshole, she seemed to go above and beyond. And then she finally met somebody. It was somebody that she worked with, and things just fell into place. And it was no more of the bullshit. Like I remember one guy, I don't know, she bought tickets to like, to go to some Broadway thing. I don't remember if it was Riverdance or something like that. And of course he was late and ruined the whole night, because that's how it always had to be. Like when it came to me, her, my other friend, always try, plan a nice evening, and it always got fucked up. Always. It was like without fail. But then eventually for her, it's like it didn't. Things just fell into place. And like they really just fell into place. And she had a hard time. Like she was like, I don't know, I feel like this is moving too fast for me. And I was like, can you just go with it, please? Can you just go with it? and then they wound up getting married. She was older too when she got married. I only had one friend that got married in her 20s. And my brother did, but otherwise everybody else was older, like in their 30s. Anyhow, but I definitely understand the way that it feels. Daniela, is my fiance's family speaking bad on me? A little bit. There's talk, but there's always going to be talk in everyone's family. Like that's just how it is. In-laws are always, there's always somebody's always got to say something. So I'm not surprised at that. Sister, it was my aunt's birthday this week. She's super negative, but I called her. I told her I was thinking of moving to Phoenix or San Francisco, and she says, Alex, there are dreams, and then there is reality. Why is that not reality? Why do people assume I have no money or means that? I know. I don't know why, because I think that you take care of yourself very well, and I think that you're very capable. But, I think that you answered your own question. She's negative. She's disappointing. She couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She feels very stuck, or she feels like she wouldn't be able to manage on her own, or she wouldn't be able to just get up and leave. And she seems to like to disagree. But I hear you. And there's like, I don't know, there's something about, I think, single people in general, people think that they can either tell them what to do or tell them that they can't do things. Because I don't know why, but I've just experienced that a lot, just in general, like with people that I read for and for people in my life. Like people like saying things, well, I can't do that. I have a friend who's been single, like she's had long-term relationships, but she never wanted to get married, never wanted to have kids. She does all kinds of things. And she took helicopter flying lessons. I mean, that's nuts. She took helicopter flying lessons, but she does everything. She doesn't let other people tell her what she can and can't do. And she just, the way that she thinks is just a little bit different. Like for me, like I would think, oh no, God, I can't do that. I'm scared to do that. And she would be like, fuck it. Yeah, like, I don't know. She just does things that like, and she doesn't by herself. She does, like, I wouldn't do that by myself, but she doesn't care. She just does it by herself. And moving to Phoenix is reality. I mean, San Francisco, I think, may be expensive. I don't really know. But, I mean, I think that you could swing both of them. I think that you take care of yourself fine, and you don't need people like this telling you that you can't do it. think there was one from AG, the goat, that I skipped. AG, can you send it again, please? Because I saw it and then it disappeared. UAF, thank you for saying that to me. I don't know why, but I feel ungrateful because although this is a good place, I don't feel like I fit. It's like putting the wrong shoe on the wrong foot. I think you just might need a little bit of time. And I don't think that you're ungrateful. Like I'm being negative about work because I'm trying to see it as an escape from my other. Yeah, I think, well, I don't think that you're being negative. I think you've had some experiences that have kind of shaken you up a little bit around the place and you're being cautious. I don't really think that you're being negative. And I think it's okay to be cautious and not trust everyone. You know, they haven't been so great as far as helping you. So, yeah, and you are going to use it as a stepping stone. You're not going to be there forever. But it will be good experience. It'll take you to the next level. And I think that you're going to be fine. Julie, why did C and the last girl he was dealing with split up? Okay. You know what? It looks like it just, it's like it was never really there. It's like the relationship was never really successful. It was never really lucky. It was never real passionate. It may have just been two people that were lonely at the time, and it just wasn't. There was like nothing there. You're like always feeling very stuck, and then he felt like he had to move on to greener pastures, or maybe she moved on. Whoever moved on may have moved on to someone who I think it may have been her. Somebody that they really felt connected with. I don't think the two of them ever had a real great connection. Or it was never a real passionate relationship. They may have been like more friends. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the disappearing either. But he's back now, so let's give him a chance. If it happens again, then I wouldn't. But it looks like he's going to put some effort in now. So, Daniela, will my mother-in-law get grandparents' rights? Oh, I did these. I said, yes, I think that she will get rights. I don't think the energy around you and her is good. There's a tower moment that could be brewing. The grandparents' rights, it varies on what state. But in this case, it looks like she will get some kind of rights, or she's going to fight until she gets rights if you were to keep the children away. But if you don't keep the children away, then she's not going to, you know, like if you let the kids see her, then she's not going to fight for anything. She won't have any reason to. If I skip a question, send it with a blue heart. Christy, how will tomorrow at work go? Tomorrow should be a pretty decent day. Not holding yourself back. You feel like a wish comes true. Stepping into your ambition. Getting a lot done. Room for growth and transformation. Feeling stable around business. A new beginning could come in tomorrow. And feeling very successful. It should be a pretty good day. Breezy, will I get my PPP loan this month or next month? I feel stuck. Okay, will I get the PPP loan this month? Next month. I think you're going to get it this month. And I think it's going to help. I think it's going to help push your life forward. It's going to help you feel a little bit less stuck. Sister, my judgmental aunt also said that it was wrong and rude of me that I called my dog Bunny on the phone with my friend because who legally changed her name to Bunny. I've been called... That's not, it's not rude. It's not rude. My friend was mad about anything regarding me even mentioning. That's not rude. She changed her name to Bunny. That's, but like, it's like changing your name to Babe, right? Like people call each other Babe, right? Like I call Dylan Lover, you know? Like, so what? You know, it's not rude. No, you weren't rude. Your aunt seems to just be difficult, and she's got an issue here with the devil. That could be her just nastiness to you. There's no reason for her to be nasty, and it's not rude. Like, you could call your dog whatever you want. Like, my dogs have people names. Yours does too. I mean, so? Like, my friend Rachel came here the other day with a friend of hers, and his name was Dylan. And my dog's name is Dylan. It's not rude for me to call my dog Dylan. And the funny thing is we have a friend, Boris, and her roommate has a dog named Boris. So when Boris was with her, like, the dog's name is Boris, and so is his. And she was like, sit down, Boris, or sit, Boris. And he was like, nah, I'm all right. And she was talking to the dog. It's not, you know, it's not rude. You were not rude. No way. If your friend has a problem with it, that's her problem. Like, Boris didn't have a problem with the friend's dog being named Boris. No, you were not, no way even near being rude. Julie, how would my day go at work tomorrow? Goes well. The hard work you put in comes back to you. Feels like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief like the world is at your feet. It should be a good day. Julie, Bedford interview Tuesday. Are they still hiring me? You could get that job, yeah. Yep. TR, for S. Rosie, is Kay avoiding me on purpose, or does he want to talk? Okay, is he avoiding me on purpose? I think he's avoiding you. Yeah, I don't think that he's ready to talk or that he wants to talk. Not yet. Not yet. Odette, how does S feel about me? Thinks that you are well-grounded, stable, a little bit mysterious and attractive, kind-hearted, spontaneous, adventurous, well-prepared, intelligent, intuitive, and creative. Creative and unique. Sister, I posted my comment about my aunt before you mentioned. Yeah, my aunt, you know, she used to say such rude things to me. Such rude things to me. But only when no one was around. Like if I was on the phone with her. Or if like we were in the grocery store because I worked there. She came in, like she would make comments. Yeah, not nice. But you know, anyone that goes out of their way to try to make somebody feel bad, you gotta take it from where it's coming from, because why would you want to do that? Like, why? What would be the intentions of that? Like, when my brother got married, I mean, I was pretty thin, maybe 120 pounds at the time. My cousin, who always like was a little bit heavier growing up, and I would never in a million years ever say anything to her to make her feel bad, ever. Because I just think, why would I want to do that to her? Anyway, so when we had the last fitting, we were in the wedding party. My aunt called and she said, well, I'm going to take her for her final fitting, but maybe you want to wait and shave off a couple of pounds. My dress was 2 sizes smaller than my cousin's, who was 15 years younger than me. And I would never, ever say something like that. And I don't remember what I answered her, but I remember thinking, like, how dare you say something like that to me? I mean, but, you know, just to give it to me, just to like shove it up my ass. Why? Why would you say that to somebody? Why? What's the purpose of that? Like, I could have said, no, I'm going to wait because I want to shave off a couple of pounds. I didn't need her to say it to me. You know what? I could have turned around and said, you know, your kid's dress is 2 sizes bigger than mine. But I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't. Why would I want to make somebody feel bad or make somebody feel like it's just not nice? Why? Why do you intentionally want to make somebody feel bad? I don't get it. We have enough reasons to feel bad. We don't need other people to point them out. Really. Adriana, what's coming to me? What's coming to me? What is coming to me? Well, you got a new journey on the horizon. You're being guided by the divine. You got good karma coming back to you, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You got good shit happening. Good for you. Water sign comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Nice. Rosie, is Kay avoiding me? Oh, I already answered that one. Cinnamon, how do I heighten my intuition without knowing? Like, what do I do that I didn't know I was doing? You just may be evolving. You know what I mean? Like, you might not be doing it on purpose, but you could just be growing and evolving. Yeah, I mean, you were always intuitive. Always. Like, you were born that way. And it's just continuing to grow and to develop. There are some things that people will stay away from. Like, I know a lot of people that won't drink. They won't drink at all. Fluoride, staying away from fluoride too. Citrus fruit, they say, is supposed to help decalcify the pineal gland. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard that from several people. It looks like, you know, it's like anything else. You might not have to do anything, and all of a sudden you're getting flashes of intuition, and then somebody else could be working really hard on it and they get nowhere. It's just, you know, it's the way you're growing and developing. Some people have an easier time than others. I don't think it's anything that you're doing out of the blue. I just think it's how you're developing, and I think you're more connected to the spirit world than the average person. So it's happening for you. Like you, Ronnie, like people, like you just... It's just like innate in you, and it's just developing like anything else, like any other skill would. And you also are very guided by your intuition. So being guided by your intuition and not even realizing that you listen to your intuition. And like for me too, like sometimes when I'm teaching yoga, like I don't plan the class. I never plan yoga class because you don't know who's showing up. You know, if I have a class full of 5 beginners, right? And I only have one experienced person, I'm not going to teach a really advanced class. So I got to see who's showing up, you know? And sometimes they'll say, well, hey, what do you want to work on, right? But sometimes, like, I don't have a real plan. And then I'll do something in the beginning of class. And then all of a sudden something comes to me. And I'm like, that's why I did that in the beginning of class, so that we would be ready for this. But I didn't have it planned. It just intuitively happened. And I think that you kind of operate a little bit like that too. Like, this is what I feel like doing. And then you realize later, oh, well, that's why. Because now it makes sense. AG the goat. Yes, I definitely skipped AG. AG the goat. That's Avery. Avery Grace the goat. She's one goat. She's got a lot of Capricorn in her. What's Brianna's energy and feelings towards me? The energy is good, celebratory. Her feelings, she thinks that you guys have a soulmate connection. She thinks that you guys have a new journey on the horizon, or at some point she may feel like the divine timing is going to work things out for the two of you. She cares for you very much. There's no doubt about that. She thinks that you're kind, caring, loyal, sincere, intuitive, hardworking, and you have a lot of potential in general. Jasmine, am I pregnant with a girl? Do you know the date of conception? Because I would rather answer that by astrology. I'm going to ask the cards, but if you know the date of conception, put it in the chat and I'll look it up. I don't feel like the cards are as accurate as astrology when it comes to predicting the sex of a child. But this is how I do it. Majority black boy, majority red girl. Here are the cards. Well, according to this, it would be a boy. But if you give me the date of conception, I'll look up where the moon was that day. That's more accurate. That, as far as I know, of all the times that I've predicted, it was only one time that it was wrong. And that was my friend Jeanette. She had a boy. And when she gave me the date of birth, the moon was in Taurus, which should have been a girl. But who knows? Maybe the date of conception really was the 8th, and that's why it was a boy. I don't know. That was only one time that it was wrong. So if you know the date, send it and I'll look it up. Alessandra, is the new beginning that you said that was coming for me, is it with Antonio? Okay. Yeah, could be. Things could move forward with Antonio quickly. Yep. Julie, why did C and the last girl... Oh, I said that. I don't think that they ever really had anything. It may have been out of convenience that they were together, and she may have moved on because somebody else came in that she really liked, and I don't even think he really cared. T-Vet, general for the week. Communication comes in out of the blue from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Could be a Cancer, or that could be one person that comes in, and then this could be that life is moving forward. Looks like you're feeling prepared and excited for the week. Life is definitely moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. You may be happy with something that happens around work. You may be feeling a little bit better compensated or better appreciated. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You got a Libra and a Sagittarius around this week. That could be of significance. You got some good luck coming in. And you're heading towards the 10 cups being full. Through divine timing, you're going to make it to the 10 cups being full. Might not happen by the end of this week, but you're on your way. I would say before the end of the year. Jasmine, what's coming in for me and Clarence this week? What's going on for me and Clarence this week? Should be a pretty decent week. 6 of Pentacles. Feeling like you get out of the relationship what you put in. Like this is mutual respect and a well-functioning relationship. I would say you may be feeling successful and like the relationship is strengthening this week. Being guided by the divine, things start to move forward. Looks like a pleasant week. You may be spending some nice time together and you may have some good communication. Adriana, what should I know about David and me? Got some good luck coming in around the relationship, and things may be starting to stabilize. Any anxiety or negativity will move into the past. Might be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. You have a wish that comes true around this relationship. Could be spending a lot of time together this summer. Things could move forward. Seven of Pentacles, your perseverance pays off. Seven of Wands, perseverance pays off. Relationship moves forward. Heading towards the 10 Cups being full. A lot of people have been getting this. That's excellent. More, how will Tracy feel about my lip gloss when she receives it? Cause for celebration. Feels grounded and stable. Feels happy. She should love it. There's nothing like a new lip gloss. Elsa, will I have new love energy show up in the fall? You could. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This person may be in your world, but you either haven't taken notice of them or they haven't stepped out of the woods yet. You know, like they may be somewhere around. It could be a familiar face. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Balance comes back to your life. Yeah, you could have new energy enter this fall, no doubt. Anna, will my love life return to normalcy with the old man or the new man? And will it be long term? All right, let's see. Will my love life return to normalcy with the old man? With the new man? Long-term potential around your new connection. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Might be a Libra. Maybe a Libra. Feels like somebody comes in that makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Which sign will it be? And will it be faithful? Okay. This person is faithful. No doubt this person's going to be faithful. You may have choices. You've got air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and maybe more than one. Libra and Aquarius come up very strong. Libra and Aquarius, you might have choices and you may be moving forward pretty quickly because somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and it will be someone who is loyal and they're faithful. The 14th of what month? What month was it? AG, what's the energy between Brianna and Michael? Undecided. Indecisive. Not great. Indecisive. A little bit, she's a little sharp energy. Not great. A little anxiety. Anna, will I hear from Jerry if need be, or will it be soon to get closure? Okay, let's see. Will I hear from Jerry soon to get closure? I don't see communication coming in soon with him. I don't think so. I don't think you're going to get communication with him before you meet this other person. I wouldn't count on it. Adriana, David, and I next week. Should be a good week. Things seem to change for the better quickly. You might feel like he's putting a lot of focus and attention on you in the relationship. Disappointment moves into the past. A wish comes true. communication comes in. Success comes in around spending time together. Should be a good week. Cinnamon, how will the guys in Ohio think of me? Okay, once again, you know, this is going to be very, you know, broad, because not everyone's going to feel the same way, but let's see. How will the guys in Ohio think of me? For the most part, they're going to think that you're attractive, kind-hearted, sincere, interesting, intuitive, and unique. Maybe grounded and stable as well, but you know, that's very broad. Because not everybody agrees, you know, like, you ever, like, oh my God, my friend, the one that I always talk about that was single for so many years, her and I had such different tastes when it came to everything. So, like, if I went shopping with her, like, we had to go to a wedding once, it was her sister's, and every dress I tried on, she hated. She was like, you're not fucking wearing that, it's terrible. Meanwhile, I liked it. Anyway, and that's how she would say it. She'd be like, oh, that's fucking awful. Take that off. I don't know. It probably was. She was probably right, but... I told you that you were going to get pregnant and your tubes are tied, and it happened? Must have come up real strong. Wow. Did I tell you about the woman that I worked with? I think her name was Rhonda. It happened to her. 10 years. Her tubes were tied for 10 years. Well, that's something that's meant to be. Let me tell you. But tell me what month. I want to look it up. I want to look up the moon. Jay, spirit messages regarding career path that I'm on right now. Spirit messages. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. The King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. Successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. Queen of Air. Independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. Seeing the humor in a situation. I think that you're on the right career path. I think that you have a lot of potential at UPS. Yeah, the baby should be fine. Yeah, like the tube tying thing, the way they used to do them, I think they used to just cut them, right? So that the egg would die in the fallopian tube and never make it to the uterus. So that's why it would never get fertilized. It would just die in the fallopian tube. But then I think because there is a chance for those tubes to grow back, they started doing it a different way, like cutting them long way. So that, and I think opening them or something. I don't know. They do them different now because there is a chance that the tubes can grow back together. And that's usually what happens. That's why the egg got through. But if the egg gets through, the egg was a persistent egg, found a way through. Congratulations. It was definitely something that was meant to be. That's the way I look at it. Elsa, will Fabian stop the drinking and smoking so much? No. Nope, that's who he is. He's not gonna change that. He's got to change that if he wants to, and he doesn't want to. Which I'm not surprised, because most people don't. You know, most people don't want to stop whatever it is that they're doing. You know, because if they didn't want to drink, you wouldn't drink. If you didn't want to smoke, you would quit smoking. I mean, everybody's capable of, you know, putting it down and walking away from it. But, and especially if somebody else is telling you that they want you to stop that, and no, it's not going to happen. Will Fabian go to church with me? Okay, let's see. I don't think it's his thing. No, I don't think he's going to want to go to church. Will I start a relationship with someone new? Yeah, you could have a soulmate connection come in before the end of the year, and you may start a new relationship. Yeah, I don't know. The drinking, the smoking, and not going to church, that might be too much for you. You might not like that. And you may decide to take your life in a different direction. Let's see what happens. You have new opportunities coming in. April 14th. Okay. April 14th. Let's look it up. What sign? What sign was the moon in? Moon was in Taurus. Taurus moon should produce a female child. April 14th, 2021, Taurus, 20 degrees of Taurus. Let's see what happens. Amanda, career reading, promotion this year, or stay supervisor at my office filled with drama. Every office is filled with drama. Okay, promotion this year. You could get a promotion this year, yeah. Absolutely. Six of Pentacles, feeling better compensated, feeling better appreciated. And with two aces, you could get a promotion. And you may be moving up the ladder, and maybe you're getting out of that office, the dramatic office. But there's always drama. It doesn't matter where you are. It always... Jasmine, are me and Clarence going to get our money soon? Yeah, you will. Being guided by the divine, things seem to start to fall into place for you. Yeah, you should get your money soon. Anna. The middle finger. I love that. I don't know why the middle finger cracks me up. Above. I don't know why that cracks me up, but that's hilarious. Will Jay communicate after I start really in a relationship with a new guy? How will he feel about me moving on? Okay, let's see. Will he communicate after I start a stable relationship with another guy? Yeah, you could hear from him once you start a relationship with somebody else, and he'll feel disappointed. But he'll know that it's his own fault and he's got nobody to blame but himself because he let too much time go by without doing anything. And he's almost going to be expecting it, but he'll be disappointed. I know the middle fingers, you know that my brother, like he and I send that back and forth all the time and it cracks me up every time. Like I'll say something, whatever, like I don't know, like what time you want me to come over, and he'll send back the finger, and it cracks me up every time. Why is that so funny? I don't know, but it is. um, Auntie Charlie, what's Mr. Jones' current feeling and thinking or intentions towards us? Okay, towards me. Okay, he may be acting right now like he's a little stuck, but the things should change for the better for the two of you quickly. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. His intentions are for things to move forward. He may be slow and steady, but he's made the decision. So if you're not seeing much happening, this should all change pretty soon. He's feeling like he does want things to move forward. He cares very much about you. The energy around the situation is kind, caring, sincere, and stable. And like things are starting to move forward. He's made the decision that he does want things to move forward. Romance comes in. So let's see what happens with him. His intentions right now look good. Listen to this guy snoring. Lose, general about work. You being guided by the divine when it comes to work. Persistence pays off. Perseverance pays off. Starting a new journey. You may be feeling a little bit better appreciated and better compensated over the next couple of weeks. You're no longer holding yourself back, and things change for the better around work for you soon. Muskin, general reading for my relationship with the Gemini. I'm a Scorpio. It could be a little up and down. You may be feeling a little bit burdened, a little bit unsuccessful, or you may feel like it's going through a moment, but you're going to get past it. Looks like you guys have a nice connection, a soulmate connection, and you should be feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. There's some good luck coming in, communications coming in, and ambitions coming in. Bella, is T dating T? Yes, I think they are dating. I love you. May I know if Jeshua is talking to my friend I talked to? She's acting suspicious, and I have a feeling that they're talking. Okay. Is my friend and Jeshua talking? I think they are talking, yeah. Virgo, baby, will A ever reach out to me, and when? Could take time. I don't see communication coming in anytime soon. May not be until sometime closer towards the end of the year. Could take time. Evie, love for 2021. Love for 2021. All right, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate that comes in. If you are with someone right now, current relationship is a soulmate connection and it's strengthening. Not with anyone, you got a Leo coming in. Romance is picking up between now and the end of the year. Feeling grounded and stable and no longer feeling burdened by love. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Things are moving forward. No longer holding yourself back. Growth and transformation comes into your love life. Scorpio can enter. Also looks like you have another water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And negativity around love moves into the past. You might have some nice options. Jay, what's next for me regarding love? You may be feeling undecided because you could have some choices to make. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You do have a long-term commitment on the horizon with your life moving forward with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. A lot of people are getting that card. That's excellent. You could have a Cancer and a Capricorn around. That may be of significance as well. You have a wish that comes true, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. So if you're not thrilled with whatever's going on, focus more on what you want out of your love life, because you just may be able to call it into you. Adriana, what's David thinking that this week I barely approached him? He may put a little more effort in. Six of Pentacles, you may feel like he's showing you a little bit more respect. Cause for celebration comes in. He may put in a little bit more effort because he may feel like you're either losing interest in him or you're bored with him or something. And he may feel like he's got to work a little harder. Got a little anxiety. Fia, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? You've got a Sagittarius and a Leo coming towards you. Somebody from your past returning with the Six of Cups and feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Listen to your intuition. You got success around the corner. If you're not in a committed relationship, you could be entering a committed relationship with a soulmate connection that brings in cause for celebration. All of a sudden, life starts to move forward quickly. Yeah, that happens sometimes. If he doesn't put in enough interest, you might just find him to be boring and you may move forward with your life with somebody else. You got a lot of opportunity around you, so I'm not real worried. Somebody else will come in. Magician, how do the new people I met today think and feel about me? Okay, you know this is going to be general because not everybody feels the same. But overall feeling of what went on today. How the new people feel. Cause for celebration and like a wish comes true. You made a good impression. Think that you're smart, attractive, sincere, intelligent, successful. You have a lot of potential and you're genuinely a happy person. Nisha, upcoming events for me and T. Upcoming events for me and T. It looks like there could be communication could pick up, and there may be talk about taking a trip to water, by water, or around water, or spending a day away, getting away, going away. There may also be a little road trip on the horizon, and your perseverance around the situation pays off. Four elements, general reading. Four elements, general reading. Got the world at your feet. It's slow and steady wins the race, but you got love coming in. You got happiness coming in, stepping into your own strength. A Leo and a Virgo come in. Laying down the laws, setting up boundaries serves you well. If you're in a relationship, it's a soulmate connection. If you're not, next relationship that you enter will be a soulmate connection. Got good karma coming back to you. Life goes back into balance, and you got money coming in. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Maggie, general reading for my mom, E, for the next 3 months. She's going to have some choices. And she's got a wish. She's got a wish around choices coming in. It looks like she's no longer feeling like she's stuck, but life is moving forward. She may be starting a new journey. It also looks like her perseverance pays off and she's being guided by the divine. Maybe feeling a little bit better compensated at work or better appreciated. Life changes for the better quickly. She could be taking a trip. It could be a little trip. It could be a road trip. If she's with someone right now, current relationship is a soulmate connection and there's success around it. If she's not with anyone, she could meet someone who's a soulmate and there would be success around it. Feeling like she's made it to the top of the mountain, she could breathe a sigh of relief. Could be a good couple of months. Miss Billy, did my sister come to my house yesterday without my permission? She may have, yeah. So, there's deceit there. Something's there, yeah. Something's not right. MC, love general. Earth sign comes in, that may be new energy. It could be a Capricorn, that may mean business. You also have a Sagittarius coming in that also could be new energy if you're not with anyone right now. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If recently you've been feeling like, hey, I've been treated unfairly by men or relationships or things have not been going my way, that energy should change. Making a decision to not stand for less than you deserve puts you in a position of not feeling held back, feeling prepared for the future, and having plenty of different opportunities come in. Being guided by the divine, the hard work you put into your love life will come back to you. I think you got some new opportunities coming in. Jasmine, will my CPS case be closed soon? Yeah. Whatever's going on, it's either almost over or yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. It looks like it's moving into the past pretty quickly. Corey, future prediction and guidance for the short-term future. Okay. Being guided by the divine right to happiness. You're stepping into your own strength. That also could be a Leo that enters. But you're feeling prepared for the future and you're making good choices. You're making decisions that benefit yourself, putting yourself first. If you're not in a relationship, you have a soulmate coming in. It could be a Leo. If it's not the Leo, there could be a Gemini. If you are in a relationship, great. Soulmate connection, life moves forward. Laying down the law, cutting through bullshit serves you well. So if you think someone's lying to you, if you don't trust someone, call them out on the carpet. Water sign comes in of significance, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. No longer feeling like you're being held back. Not waiting for your ship to come in. You're making things happen. You have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And you're definitely moving forward with your life. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Life comes back into balance. Got romance coming in. Whether you're with someone or not, romance is picking up. So if you're not with anyone, someone that comes in will be a romantic type. If you are with someone, it looks like things look nice. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Capricorn comes in, that could be of significance. Money is coming in. Success around business, work, school, whatever you do all day. Focus more on what you want more of rather than what you want less of. Life starts to move forward and you may be taking a little trip this summer. Could be a little road trip or a weekend getaway. Whatever it is, it seems like it's pleasant. Empress. Is my brother's 2 missing pieces of gold somewhere in the house? Yes, I think those pieces of gold are somewhere in the house. Does Cassidy have currently any other love interest or romantic interest other than my brother? No, not right now, no. Shay, I noticed the hard-to-read girl at UPS job will sometimes lurk around me. What is she trying to do? I think she's hoping that you'll start a conversation with her so she doesn't have to do it first. She holds herself back, but she's trying to put herself in your way. Yeah, that's what she's trying to do because she's not ambitious enough to approach you. So she wants you to approach her. She's trying to get in your way. Empress, what are Cassidy's hopes and manifestations with my brother? I think that she's hoping that he comes home and they have a new beginning. I think she is looking for a long-term commitment. And it looks like she wants to start a new journey with him and she may be persistent about it. Empress, general for my brother. He's no longer holding himself back. He's got a wish, maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Balance is coming back to his life. Ace of Pentacles. Could have a new business or job opportunity on the horizon. He's got money coming in. He's got a wish. Put it out into the universe. Romance is coming in. He also may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve him. And that helps his life to move forward. Things look good around money. He's got money coming in. Success coming in around money. Empress, general for me. You also have money coming in. The 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You got the world at your feet. Disappointment moves into the past. Sagittarius coming in, that could be of significance. You may be starting a new journey. Got some good luck coming in. Perseverance pays off. You both have nice stuff happening, you and your brother. MC, love general. Oh, I did these, right? I did that one and I did Corey. What the hell did I do? The hell is wrong with me? Pumpkin pie, how is the Aries feeling towards me? No communication. Well, communication does look like it's going to stay down. Like they may think a lot about reaching out, but they're not actually doing it. They kind of feel stuck. They think that you're a strong person that's got a lot of courage. You're very independent. They think that you're kind-hearted, sincere, compassionate, grounded and stable, and intuitive. Oh, I did do them. Okay, good. It's 12:30, so we should wrap it up. I didn't skip over anyone that made a donation. I got through all the donations. Cinch for the rest of the day. Two of Wands. Feeling prepared, cause for celebration comes in. The hard work you put into school, work, business, whatever you've been working on lately will come back to you. Feeling like you're being guided by the divine. You might have a new job opportunity on the horizon, or you may be coming up with another way of bringing in cash. Got a Libra coming in. That might not happen today, but it could be on the horizon. Okay. Now, updated love reading. Disappointment moves into the past, and if you've been feeling kind of stuck or like not much is happening, that should change. You're headed over to greener pastures. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's happiness around it, but the sun is in reverse, so it may take time to get there. Feeling as if you have the world at your feet, but you're not quite there yet. I think it's going to be a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have life moving forward, soulmate connection coming in, and it could happen out of the clear blue sky. Being guided by the divine. You might meet this person through divine timing. They're a romantic person. They bring in cause for celebration, and life goes back into balance. I think it's a water sign. Let's see what happens. Right. Best way, when will the Aries contact me? 4 could be within 4 days, 4 weeks. If you haven't heard from them in a really long time and there's been time and space, the diamonds wouldn't be until the winter. I don't think you have to wait that long though. I'm going to say within 4 weeks. All right, that's it for me tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. So tomorrow, if I do, I'm probably not going to do the super chats tomorrow either because they usually don't update until evening, so I won't even see it. So we'll probably do the same thing tomorrow in the afternoon. It seemed to work pretty smooth regardless. Thank you all for understanding. I really appreciate all your help. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.